Okay. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm well. So, we've come here to let some stuff go. So, do you have your target?
Yes.
Okay. And how intense is your target, 0 to 10?
It's mild at the moment, like a five.
Sure. Okay. So, when you think about that thing, what sensations do you notice in your body?
Uh, Sort of a pulsing squeeze, like constriction.
Where?
Like lower left left rib,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Does that constriction have a temperature?
warm, warmish.
Color. How about a color?
Uh, oh, sorry, you froze for a second. Uh, Color, like an olive green.
Okay. All righty. Um, how about a texture?
It's not soft. That's all I can say.
Okay. All righty. Is this a familiar feeling?
Uh, it comes and goes. I try not to focus on it too much.
Okay. What are you saying to yourself?
I'm saying you're lazy.
Okay. Is the picture bigger, smaller, or different?
uh, Same,
Is the picture bigger, smaller, or different?
different,
Is it bigger, smaller, or different?
different.
0 to 10, where are we now?
What about a three?
Is it bigger, smaller, or different?
It's different.
Also,
I'm no longer in the frame of the picture. I ran off. I was like, this isn't mine. This is yours. You take care of it.
okay. So it feels good.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I internalized that and then I harbored onto it as if it was fuel. It was like my motivation. But I'm like, I don't want that to be my motivator to prove others wrong because they said something that's not true. Yeah. So I ran off. I was like, no, it's your stuff, not mine.
You look totally different.
Yeah.
Does it feel different?
Yeah. Because I realized a lot of stuff I internalized because I just accepted it and sometimes if people are careless and they just
Yeah.
they say a lot of stuff like, oh, you're not this or that, and then you're just carrying it, right? Instead of being like, wait a minute, I'd never accepted this.
You did.
Yeah, so I gave it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I didn't know I could do. So
Cool. Do you have another one?
it's sort of similar. It's it's more like relationship wise.
Okay. So when you think about that thing, what do you notice in your body?
Heated, like
Mm.
kind of like fuming and like kind of like a stabbing pain in my chest.
Okay. Um, does it, you said heated, so it's warm?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have a color?
It's like a ugly mulberry color.
How about a texture?
Texture is spiky.
And is it moving or still?
It's still. It's stuck. It's kind of like a pick or like a thorn kind of.
So
like stationary. Uh, like 3 or 4 inches.
okay, so small.
Yeah,
Okay,
like a small dagger,
gotcha. All
like
right.
and then just run out. Like you're like, wait a minute, it's not mine.
Okay. All right. Is that a familiar feeling?
Oh yes,
Okay. And what are you saying to yourself?
I'm questioning myself. I'm like, am I a cheater? Like,
Okay.
I'm not a cheater. Wait, like, so it's doubt. It's doubting.
Okay. Okay. Is that bigger, smaller, or different?
It's it's the same.
Bigger, smaller, different?
Oh, I'm just forgetting to breathe. It's different.
And 0 to 10, what's the intensity now?
About a 4.
Bigger, smaller, different?
Different. Wow. Um, I just it came to my. It's like revelation. Like, oh, you could have done this. Like instead, I was like, you could hung up the phone and be like, "That's you." I'm like, or calling them out on it and be like, "That's your insecurity, not mine." And you're projecting and saying things that aren't true.
What's that stabby feeling now?
It's not there.
Huh, good.
It's not there.
And how
No.
does it feel? How does the before and how does it feel before compared to now?
I felt helpless before, and then afterwards, I realized I'm more powerful than that, and I can do something about it. And a lot of it, it was just like I let it be stabbed, or I let whatever was projected onto me, and I just sat with it. I was like, I guess freeze. I guess I froze,
Okay.
and I let it sit in instead of being like, oh my god, you stabbed me. Like I need to do something. I just sat with it and was like, I just. It seems stupid looking back at it. Like you just sat there and let all this ugliness, like like showered onto you, instead of like being like, no, like setting good boundaries.
So it sounds like
I
you're in a space of power now.
Yeah, where I could be like, wait, stop, like this is not okay. Like I'm not gonna take it.
For you.
Yeah, and it's so simple, right? Like just be like, no, like we're not having this conversation. No. In the past, yeah, I guess out of thinking that it would come to a resolution to sit and listen so that they can vent it out, but I realized they were just putting more of their stuff onto me, and it was like piling up, and I just sat there and I just just took it. So yeah, no, we're not having it anymore, and it feels a lot lighter.
Well, thank you for coming on and allowing me to do this.
Thank you. I feel like I could like run and play. It's doesn't sit heavy. I'm not carrying burdens that aren't mine anymore. Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this, Laura.